Okay then, I shall start. I love it when my producer does that. Go! Alright. Welcome back to Kyle Kappa. How's everybody? She's like, hurry up, man. Just do your video. So, what are you laughing on back there, man? You're cute. So, most of you guys know Mrs. K, or my wife. She's
Hello.
the producer and the director of this channel. So, today's topic is a fun one. You know, it's easy enough to claim that motorcycles aren't safe. This is something that we see all the time. There's just so much talk about motorcycles are dangerous, motorcycles aren't safe, motorcycles will do this to you, motorcycles will do that to you. It's always constantly this stigma behind motorcycles.
Ooh, you forgot motorcycles fly by.
Motorcycles fly by. Oh, I mean, there's just tons of them, right? Motorcycles are obnoxious, which they are, by the way. At least that's what I think. They have a level of, even my motorcycle can be obnoxious. But then again, that's a different story. So let's talk about motorcycle safety and what people are confusing safety with, and how this is a thing, right? So each and every one of you have heard motorcycles are not safe, right? Motorcycles are deadly. You know, you get to see those wonderful little keychains, but did you die, right? So there's this thing where the stigma of how unsafe motorcycles are is continuing. It's not slowing down, but rather it's ramping up to a degree. It's also the same reason why a lot of your parents and the parents of your friends and your fellow riders and pretty much everybody in the motorcycle community, more or less, has gotten to that point where you heard at least once throughout your riding career where somebody says, I can't start riding because my parents won't approve, or my wife doesn't approve, or my husband doesn't approve, or my family doesn't approve because they're unsafe and they want to keep me safe. Well, isn't that amazing? The fact of the matter is nothing is safe. Nothing is guaranteed safe. You walking down the street is just as dangerous as you riding a motorcycle. It really is. But I think everything comes down to the stigma of unsafe motorcycles. Everything comes down to the motorcycle riders themselves. We caused this problem. We as motorcyclists caused this issue. We caused this problem for ourselves. We caused this problem for the next generation of riders who want to ride, because we're the boneheads doing stupid things. We're the boneheads who are, wheeling down a freaking highway. Why? We're the boneheads who do all the dumb things we do. You look at group rides. Any type of group ride, it's impossible to find a good group ride. And I'm talking about group ride where everybody goes, not the speed limit, a little over the speed limit, fine, but a nice, calm ride. Where somebody's not fingering, giving a finger to a car because, oh my God, they cut me off. They came between me and another motorcycle. Motorcycle riders, by nature, majority of them are extremely entitled. Motorcycle riders, I'm sorry, but you guys are Karens. We're all Karens. Okay? So if this doesn't wake you up, I don't know what will. You can't keep doing dumb things and expect different results. And you're only going to get lucky so many times. And if you think you have a lot of freaking skill after 5 years of riding, you're dreaming. That car that runs does a stupid left turn, well, that car could have been driving for 15 years. Doesn't mean they have skill. You could be riding for 5 years. Oh shit, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care how much you rode in 5 years, you don't have skill. Unless you went out of your way to literally increase your skill. Go to school, take courses, proper courses on building up your skill. You flying down the highway every day, 20, 30 over the limit for 5 straight years does not give you skill. Just because you know how to go fast is not skill. Just because you can put the knee down is not skill. That's a tiny portion of a skill, because part of riding a motorcycle involves this: using your head, not just muscle memory. Being able to decipher between what's stupid, what's boneheaded, and what's outright dangerous, and then what's safe. And instead of going with the safe, you go with the stupid, the boneheaded, or, well, just stupid. Let's go with that. Because all of us, when we ride motorcycles, we feel free. We feel like we're in touch with the world. We're one with the motorcycle. We're Rossi, we are invincible. After all, we have all this gear that we throw on. I mean, at least some of us. I mean, other people who decide to do all this stupid shoot in a flip-flop, okay? But let's say you have the full racing gear, right? You got the great $2,000 helmet. You got a $8,000 racing suit and a $20,000 motorcycle. And you feel invincible going down that highway at 50 over the limit in the middle of traffic, splitting lanes like a bat out of hell. But hey, you got 5 years of experience. Maybe you got 10 years of experience. You've done this thousands of times. You're great. Things will catch up to you. Stupidity has a limit. There's only so many times that you're gonna get lucky. So are motorcycles safe? Are motorcycles deadly? No, they're not. They're as safe as they can be. Your motorcycle, my motorcycle, is no different than this cup. It's just an object. But if I decide to take this cup with the hot coffee inside and throw it at my producer right there, it's an unsafe cup. In other words, it's not motorcycles that are unsafe. It's the motorcycle riders. It's those who decide to go up there and ride like idiots. Do all the dumb things. And then we wonder why parents don't want to let their kids ride. Listen, accidents will happen. Regardless if you're walking, drinking, sleeping. I don't care what you're doing. Accidents happen. That includes being on a motorcycle. That includes being in a car. But there are preventable accidents. Out of every 100 accidents that happen, I'm willing to bet 90 of them could have been prevented. 90 of them could have been prevented by the riders themselves. And I know this is not going to be a popular opinion amongst the motorcycle community. I understand that. And I don't even want to know the kind of weird comments you guys are going to throw in the comment section, but let's be really honest with each other. I ride. I know the stupid things I am willing to do. I stop myself a lot of times. I know the dumb things that people have done around me, when especially throughout group rides. I see this stuff all the time. And I'm not being a hypocrite. I've done dumb things. But I think as motorcycle riders, we all need to think about the future generations too, not just us, not just today, because that stigma was caused by the previous generations to start with. They are the ones why your friend can't ride a motorcycle, because their parents won't let them ride a motorcycle. They are the reason why your wife can't get on a motorcycle, because her parents are gonna lose it. Or your husband can't get on a motorcycle because God knows what happened to somebody in their family with motorcycles, or what they may have heard, or their neighbor, or everyone else. Accidents happen, but accidents make up a small portion of stupidity. Stay safe out there. Use common sense. Enjoy that beautiful, amazing machine that you have. But don't be stupid with it. Don't get hurt. Don't get yourself killed over, well, freedom. You can't tell me that riding a motorcycle is freeing, it's relaxing, it's exciting if you're dead. You want to maintain that level of excitement. You want to maintain that level of freedom. You want to enjoy that motorcycle. Well, make sure you're alive for it. And the only way you can do that is by starting with the basics. Build your skill. Understand your limits. Push your boundaries when it's safe to do so. Look out for one another. And that includes the cagers out there. Follow the laws. I'm not saying be perfect. What I'm saying is use common sense. Stay safe. I want to ride with every one of you. I really do. But I don't want to ride with you and not be able to come home to my wife because one of you decided that you want to pull off a freaking wheelie while we're doing 70 going down a highway. Next thing I know, you run over us. Next thing you know, I crash in front of me. Next thing you know, things happen. And this is not one of those things you should be putting off as, hey, life happens. No, life didn't happen. You caused this to happen. Like I said, this is not going to be a popular video. But do me a favor, share this with all of your motorcycle friends. And if you agree with me, share it on Facebook with your motorcycle friends. Share it on Twitter. Share this video because I think it's important that we all understand safety should be the number one priority. Not just your safety when you're on a motorcycle, but everybody else's safety around you. Everyone's safety. We're all in this together. Whether you're a car, a truck, a motorcycle, a pedestrian, a kid walking with their mother on down the street, we're all on this road, planet, together. Doesn't matter if you ride, drive, eat, sleep, whatever you're doing, right? So do me a favor, everybody, be safe. I don't know how to stress that enough. I can't stress that enough to everybody. I'm getting a signal that I'm past the 10-minute mark. By the way, do you agree with anything I said here?
Yes, of course I agree with it. Be safe. Don't be overly safe because that can cause problems too. But that's another video.
That is another video. All right. Actually, I believe, yeah, okay. We'll catch you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry, I did not want to lean into anyone, but you know I'm right. At the end of the day, you know I'm right. And if you don't think I'm right, fine, tell me why. I am a severely confident, obnoxiously confident. So I know I'm right, and I'm sticking to those. All right, have yourself a wonderful day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and ride safe. Don't forget, love, ride, explore safely. Bye.